stream set up real fast. So we're definitely not playing Minecraft right now. This is not in fact that. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up some pull up my content warnings. Let's just make sure that that's all set up properly with the right content warnings. Just on its own content warning, this game contains depictions of... Just content warning, this game contains depictions of violence, self-harm, and general misery. If that is not something you are comfortable with, do not watch this stream. The year is 2000 something. Humanity's technology has progressed significantly. Things that seemed impossible before were now commonplace. At the center of it was one company. Their progress seemed miraculous, but they guarded their secrets closely. Years ago, they had created a new species, a combination of animal and human DNA they simply called experiments. These experiments were the perfect test subjects, close enough to humans, but theirs to do with as they pleased. They toiled over them, twisting their biology even further to suit their needs, and as the years went by, the population only increased. None would ever see the outside. Now it seemed that the Earth could no longer contain their ambitions. With their newly devised teleportation technology, they set their sights on a gray planet teeming with life. Soon enough, tons of miscellaneous cargo and trash was sent. Due to calibration difficulties, just as much ended up in the planet's cave system as on the surface, but the project progressed smoothly. That was, until an unknown error caused an important piece of technology to be sent deep into the caves instead. Soon enough, the scientists had devised a plan with little risk to themselves. The chances of success were low, but the living fodder was plenty. You are one unfortunate specimen. Resistance is not an option. So if no one's figured it out, we're playing Casualties Unknown. I've played this a couple times, but I haven't gotten very far, and I'm not very good at it. And I also can't play for very long at a time, because it is just incredibly depressing. Don't really need to do the tutorial, I've already done that. Settings are fine. We're gonna go for a normal run to start, and hope that we don't die horribly. Although, we probably will. I've done enough to know that, and also I'm bad at the tutorial. So... No, I don't know how to fix the eyelids. Not really. It's the VRM conversion in Blender is... The VRM conversion in Blender is a little janky. Unfortunately. But it is a good model. I do like the Akitu models. Alright. Let me out of the pod. Let me go ahead and turn my light on. I would say the other problem is I can't really use the VR chat functions right now because since I'm running my system on Linux, I have to go through like specific open source VRM tools. I think that should give me at least a little bit of light. Drill pod, which I can't use right now. There's another capsule here I can kind of drop down onto safely, I guess. 1, 7, 8, 9, 4, 2, 1, 3, 5, 0, 9, 5. Oh. Oh wait, you're part of the staff of them? That's pretty cool. I would say I do very much like this game. It's just also so depressing to play. I'm not very good at it, but then again, I've only got a few hours in it, so I'm gonna switch hands for that, put that here. I'm not getting anything from that, I don't think. There's a med crate. It's not really an easy way for me to get to it right now, though. Geyser, trash pile. Oh, shoot. I did not mean to do that. Well, there's my light. Get me out of the water. I am... fair. I am... soaked. It is not ideal. Oh no, that's just more rock underneath it. It's a spike trap. I need to get over here, and that's going to take a minute. I gotta try to pace myself a little. Reduces thirst. Doesn't give me much, but it's not too bad. Yeah. I would say I did notice that the cosmetics were a separate file from the main like body file for it. The Blender files, at least. I usually stream Minecraft, like create mod stuff, but I decided I might as well warm up today by playing a little bit of this. So, wood panel. I think that's a crafting ingredient, if I'm correct. What can I make? I could make biochem fluid. Oh, it is quite loud at that. I don't have my audio mixing quite down yet. Sticks, wood cube, wood cube. I need 3 wood scraps and a biochem fluid. But I don't have anything to put the biochem fluid in. I'll say, I know what I did for at least getting the blend shapes on the mouth to work for this was just, like, kind of slot them into the VRM tool in Blender. But also, there's only so far that can go. And the VRM tool in Blender also doesn't really have a lot of good documentation from what I've seen. And then there's also differences based on, like, if you're doing it on Windows or Linux, what distro you're running it on, that kind of stuff. I can go farther up here, so it's got to be in this area somewhere. There we go. Hey, a bruise kit. That's useful. It's probably more useful than this decaying glow plant. Try to narrow down which side the lock is on. There we go. And a bag. And that gives me enough space to put... I should hold on to the tea and the bruise kit there, but I can put my crafting ingredients in there. There's also an empty life pod here. Now the thing is, I'm also not playing timerless right now, so I've only got a limited amount of time that I can spend here before I die. But I've seen people port this model over to, I think the big one I've seen outside of VR chat was, which I think it's native to, is, I've seen people port it over to, what was it? Oh. What was it? Dead as Disco? I would say I really like the port of it over to Dead as Disco, because you can just headcanon that as, the XB has escaped the labs, and it's angry. Oh. Earthquake. Try not to fall and immediately explode. Come on. Just... How geologically unstable is this planet that has earthquakes that bad constantly? Now, the digging tool at least should be helpful. That's a mine. It's a mine, a lead bush, and a corpse. Drill pod. Looks like I can still kind of figure a way down over here. The guys are there. Oh, shit. Ow. Ooh, and I gotta get out of there. That's some... That's another spike trap in there. Let's see. What's my health looking like? My arms are damaged. Arm integrity is down. Hand integrity on the left hand is down. Oh, I thought I dodged that. Shit. This is not ideal. I am bleeding. I don't know if this will help at all with the bleeding. I've never used a bruise kit before, but... Come on. That's not helping with the bleeding. What do I have in my bag? Let's get out of the water for a second. I can still fix this. This is still recoverable. Circuit board, no. Old machinery, that's a mine. Fuck. That's not great. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Heavy bleeding. Fractured bone. Total bleeding speed's 0.26. I don't have anything that can stop that. I might be able to supplement the blood loss with drinking something to get my blood pressure up. So I don't go into hypotension. Oh, I might be kind of fucked. I gotta get up to that glow plant. Because if I can get more foliage, I can make a bandage. Of course I can't move though, my leg's broken. Alright, how do I fix this? Shit. Yeah, but I'd rather not have this guy die horribly. Alright, I just need to hold for a second. And I've immediately got an infection. I've passed out. Oh, I'm so lucky that that mine didn't go off. Oh my god, that could have been really bad. Alright, what do I do about this? I don't have my tools. That mine could have gone off and killed me. I'm very lucky it didn't. Stamina, my immunity is down. I have an infection in my foot. 0.15 liters per minute blood loss. Although that's going down. My total blood volume's not bad. My brain integrity is not great, but it could be worse. Still bleeding from a limb, and I have 34 minutes until that bone fixes. Increases muscle and skin health. Doesn't affect bleeding. I should have read that. I'm a Project Moon game player. Of course I don't read. I would say, the company really does feel like one of the wings. Yeah. The company really feels like one of the wings. In that it has fantastical technology, but also it's entirely built around just suffering of living creatures. I can't even get up to that yet. And if I spend too long on this layer, I'm going to die. I'm already close to that anyway. Alright, rip dressing. What do I need? Any item with a rippable quality. How do I make canvas? Foliage. I need 3 foliage to make anything, to make a canvas which has a rippable quality that I can then use. These glow plants are going here. I'm going to try to disinfect this a little. God, this is... Ah, I see. But my infection's going down at least. I have 2 foliage. I need to get up to this somehow. I don't have any of my lights or anything anymore. Okay. I just need to hold for a second. Try not to let it get worse. Blood level's minor blood level blood loss. Okay. Limb infection 63, but it's still going down. Limb bleeding's slowed down a lot. Total bleeding speed slowed down a lot. Okay. Okay, that explains why that's... I will say, I did say earlier, I'm not very good at this game. Although, to be fair, I've only played it in total for, like, an hour and a half, I think. Because I kept having to take breaks early on. Just because, like, there are some things with this game that just make me feel, like, physically ill. I can make a canvas. Although I don't actually remember how the crafting works. Oh, I can just create it. There we go. So now I can make a ripped dressing. And now that I have the ripped dressing, I can go to my health panel. I'm through about a third of the time that I have on this layer already. Alright. I'm quite tired? Oh, I need to sleep at some point here. If I don't, I am going to have problems. I need more caffeine. Alright, just go ahead and eat something. I'll go ahead and put that back in my bag. Eat. Okay, I am slightly hungry. Keep disinfecting that. The bleeding stopped, the skin health won't repair because of the muscle health won't repair because of the dislocation, and the skin health is at 84. My mood is not good. 94% consciousness. Brain health's back up to normal at least. The problem is I can't see anything, and I know for a fact there is a mine somewhere down here. It might be better trying to hedge my bets and seeing what's below me. But I don't really have anything to get through that rock too well. And if I spend enough time waiting for this to heal, I'm only going to have 20 minutes to get down, or 10 minutes to get down to the next layer. Severe infection. I did not mean to drop that far. Just get past that mine. What else can I do here? Immunocompromised. There's the spike trap that got me before. Alright, 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 just stay here. I know treatment's highly recommended. I don't have anything to treat it with. God, this poor XP. There's got to be a medical crate around here somewhere. There's one in there. Is there any way for me to get to that? Not easily from where I am. Especially given the fact that I can't move. Or can't move easily. Yeah, of course it tasted bad. It's groundwater. And also algae. Oh, I forgot that the exit thing just sends you to that screen. Ceiling rye. Okay, there is land down here. Light rock, gravel, there's nothing here. And then it drops back down over here, it looks like. It's more of a drop off over there than it is over here, but I have to punch through this wall. I will say at one point I was thinking of getting Casualties cubed for Minecraft, but I'm not so sure that that's something I want to do right now. I don't want to put my Minecraft guy through this either. The infection's going back up. Oh. And I passed out. Oh my god, this game, it knows how to make you feel. Glow plant fruit. Alright, come on. We gotta get this taken care of, because that infection's getting real bad. 0 muscle health. That's bad. I need to find some way to get rid of that. It's fine. Mobile data I feel that. Oh, oh my god, a roll of dressing has no effect on muscle health, but can stabilize fractures. That actually might help me a little bit here. Although my... Yeah. The problem is that limb is also going into sepsis. And there's not much that I have that I can do about that right now. I can just keep applying glow plant to it to try to stop it from getting worse. Oh, 1 second, I gotta moderate something real fast. I love that people still are advertising, like, AI stuff in my chat, even though I have it explicitly in my chat rules that AI is not allowed under any circumstances. Like, I got my job taken by one of them. Of course I'm not going to be happy with people advertising, like, AI stuff in my chat. Also, I don't know what they're thinking that they're going to get from it, because, like... There's a machine around here somewhere that I need to avoid. I just don't know where it is. I don't know what they think they're going to get. I am nobody. I have... I can't sleep because I am in pain. But I'm also half asleep, so I just gotta wait until I am not in pain. But I'm also never not gonna be in pain. Oh, there's water there. What else can I do about this? I'm stuck. I might be stuck. I'm gonna see about time warping a little bit. The infection is spreading. Time warping was a bad idea. Time warping was a bad idea. I tried to. It wouldn't let me. Because I was in pain. I've been trying to rest, but it won't let me because I'm in pain. And or in water, and I just keep falling into the water, and then it stops me. I need to get to somewhere, like, somewhat dry and stable and try again. It won't let me stay asleep. It won't let me stay asleep. Oh, I'm going to die. Just get out of the water. There's exactly 2 blocks of dry land here. I need to turn that down a little. There's exactly 2 blocks of dry land here, and I can't do anything on them. Because if I try to sleep, then... And I'm in tachycardia. Wait, why am I in? The problem is... At some point... Never mind, I'm dead. Wait, am I not dead? Okay, how do I fix this? Never mind, I'm dead. Damn it. God damn it. I fell into water and died. You know what, maybe that tutorial was a good idea. It also has been a while since I've tried to play this, so... I might as well. I'm not very good at the maneuvering. Yeah. Well, I have definitely learned. Although, to be fair, making mistakes is the only way to learn. It's just the robotic arm. It's just Armando from Project Hail Mary. Okay. Eat the entire thing now. Okay, rule of 6. It's the same thing, same deal as Signalis with the rule of 6. Alright. Oh! I didn't know that. I did know that it's possible to fail by breaking the glass. Also, if you break the glass and avoid the gunshot, then you also you get tranquilized by like a little guy that comes out of there. Oh. Ow. So nice of them to have the robot arm punch me. Yeah, the dressings save lives. Of course, that would be great if they actually gave me any of them. Send us down into the caves with absolutely nothing. Yes, the first aid course that I haven't unlocked yet because I haven't made it to the second layer. Hmm. Hmm? 1 second. Sorry, I gotta... Alright, I'm back. Hmm. Alright. Still infected. Uh, 2 canvases and 1 rope. Alright. Oh, my chat disconnected, like, in general for a second on my end. That's weird. Alright, crafting course. Health panel. Alright, these are my stats. Strength, resilience, and intelligence. My resilience is going up a little. I would say I haven't gotten to the first aid tutorial fully yet. Like the layer 2 one at least. I'll do some of this. Oh yeah. Is that a little better? With the volume? So I had to turn it down a little on my end because it was quite loud when I was actively dying. I think I'm gonna do maybe one more run, and then I'm gonna take a quick break in between this, and then had another thing I wanted to stream later. But I also have some business I need to attend to. That's another corpse, which I'm not going to go check out right now because I don't want to get super depressed right off the bat. Never mind, that looks like it's the safest way down. Climbing ropes, old machinery. There's a mine over there. Foliage. And I'm gonna go ahead and craft a canvas and then a ripped dressing. Should I be able to drop through here relatively okay? The geotree. There's more glow plant down there. Shade crawlers. I don't particularly want to get bitten by the evil spider. See if I can get rid of these before they get rid of me. Another spider over here. Sand. Wet box of cookies. And a spider. I'm gonna go this way. I don't want to deal with the spider. It's not bothering me, so I shouldn't bother it. That's another corpse. But there's something up here that could be useful. Just as long as I get through this dirt first. If you want to rest, then you can sit down for a minute. I'm gonna drop the two of these that have the least health. No. vary. Got some wrap vines. I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to that, because I might need that later. I mean, if things get real bad, at least. Alright, 6, 9, 5, 1, 4, 7, 3. Sleeping pills and painkiller. I mean, that's there. I can't get to it yet. I gotta get this taken care of. That. This is honestly maybe a little more useful than the sleeping pills right now. Break through this layer of rock. Although that might take a second. I haven't played any. I haven't seen how the gameplay for the others are, but I do like. I do just like the XPs more, I think, than the others. But that also might just be because I just like they're all. I think they're all cute, but like, I don't know. I just like the XPs more. Got some minor bruising, but nothing too bad yet. That's a spider. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of time to sit. That was a very lucky fall. I should try to get to something with water so I can drink. And also, because if I'm dirty, I'm pretty sure that lowers my immunity. And I get dirty from digging through dirt. Okay, I am exerted. So just sit and deal with that for a little bit. My light ran out of batteries. another pod over here. Maybe this has something for me in it. Some kind of medicine in a milk carton. The rat vine's starting to get low. As is the numberry. I'll swap that out for the medicine. It'd be interesting to see how much of the gray planet's surface is actually like the rock that was already there, and how much of it is just the garbage that's been dumped on it by humans. Because, like, with all these scrap piles, it really feels like the first, like, however much of the planet's crust is just rock, just trash that we dumped there. If I break through here, I can drop down, and that's not too bad of a fall. This wood might be a good place to sleep, though. Might as well let myself rest a little. Honestly, I'm not surprised that the gray planet has so many earthquakes, given just how much of its crust is probably garbage. It really makes sense that a lot of it would just be that compacting down and causing more and more earthquakes. I mean, even like in the real world, if you build stuff on backfill, it's generally not too stable. It would be really interesting to see someone do a full, like, breakdown on the geology of the gray planet, though. Okay, I am warm. That's not great, but it's also not the worst thing in the world. I am exerted. I'm gonna give myself a second to chill. Oh, that the battery is causing the earthquakes. Oh! It was a bounce pad. Uh-oh. That's bad. Well, good thing I have bandages. I was actually somewhat prepared for this time. I don't know what this medicine does, and I'm not going to use it. There's a spike trap there. So the safest thing to do here is probably go this way, but that takes me through the light rock. drop down here, I should be able to get... Oh, at least there's food here. Hey, a medical crate. Perfect. What did it have in it? A water bottle. With water. I should consume the clean water. I don't remember if milk heals my hunger or also just my thirst. I'm gonna go down deep enough into the caves, I'll eventually find the Lobotomy Corporation facility. Coughing XP versus nuclear abnormality. Oh, hey! There's a raid. Hello. Hi. Hello. I've never been raided before. That's pretty cool. I would say I am trying not to die horribly and also inevitably going to die horribly. Oh no, I'm still in Lair 1. I haven't tried the multiplayer mod yet. I really want to. I've got a couple friends of mine who also have this game, who also stream sometimes. So that might be fun to do. If I can dig through this gravel here. Okay, give myself a second to chill. I think I've figured out that the best way to go down right now is just to pace myself. I would say I also don't have the mod installed. I actually don't really know how to install mods for this on my operating system. Because one of the problems with modding a lot of games on Steam, especially right now, is that since I'm running on Linux, a lot of mod managers just aren't built for that. I'd be willing to try. Oh, there's no mod manager. Oh, perfect! Yeah. I would say I switched over to Linux this year from Windows. Because I was unhappy with the amount of... Alright. No, I switched over from Windows to this, or to Linux, because I was unhappy with the amount of just AI bullshit that they were forcing into it. Oh, bounce pad. That could have been a lot worse. That could have been a lot worse. Just gotta lower myself down through the wood, kind of gently, and then break that bounce pad. last thing I need is an Aperture Science aerial faith plate launching me into oblivion. Like, the last thing I need is one of those things launching me into oblivion. 1 minute I'm gonna be in the caves. I'm gonna be like, oh, it's hot as hell in this this hot ass cave. Is that a fucking bounce pad? Is that the Grim Reaper? Okay, I need to take a second to chill. Perfect. There's also another dressing down here, which I will grab. I think I'll replace my ripped dressing with that. A lot of light rock I have to get through. I think it only extends this far, or shallower on this side. How much time do I have left on this layer? I'm about halfway through, but I'm close to the bottom. I've never actually made it to layer 2, so... Okay, give myself a second to recover. Although I am hungry. I'm gonna try to drink this. Okay, that heals my hunger and my thirst. That's not too bad. I don't actually know how to do that. How to, like, have them clean themselves. Oh, that's the problem. I haven't been finding a lot of water. There's some up here. I might still be able to get to it. It's just that the XP also sinks like a rock, so I've been trying to be a little cautious with that, especially because my last death was to drowning. Most of my stuff will just fall onto the metal. Where'd that dressing go? Something. Looks like a computer chip of some sort. That is true. But I'm only a little chilly, and that should go away. Let me consume a little bit. Quite dark. I need to eat something. Foliage is better than nothing. Uh-oh. Alright, check my health screen. Bruising but I'm still mostly okay. That could have been a lot worse. That could have been a lot worse. Ooh, I'm at the next layer. Let's see. I want to see what I can get from this. 2, 1. It should just be itself. 5, 5, 6. Oh, unless it picked up water when I... Yeah, it picked up groundwater when I fell into the water. That explains it. Well, I got a blueprint. I got a pair of glasses. Some kind of bag, and also a corpse. Well, time to go down. Alright. I can save. Or I can continue, and I think I'm going to continue. And we will see what happens. Perhaps I will make it down to the 3rd layer. Oh, I didn't see your comment until I'd already dropped down. Sorry. At the very least, there's already a crate here right at the beginning. There's a red blood bag, which I can't put on the bandolier. There's not much I can do with that right now. Oh, because I can drain the liquid. I see. Now that I've drained the liquid, I can replace one of these with it. I don't have a bottle that I could keep it in, at least. Not a good one. Oh, I got the water bottle, but I'll run into more. Stone plants. Oh, there's a lead bush. I can get some meat at least. Minorly sick is better than nothing. Or is better than being starving. I'd much rather deal with that, with having to manage that, than having to deal with dying of death. Uh-oh. Can't really see very well. Let's check my stuff. Space. Oh, I'm not. Oh shit. Oh shit. That was a bad move. I've blundered. I've blundered. Okay, so what do I gotta figure out how to fix this now. I didn't see that. The exact thing I said I didn't want to have happen. Oh! Fuck! Ah, shit. Wait. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I have painkillers. I can take one painkiller, and that should at least help a little. I gotta get those dislocations fixed now. Okay, it's fixed. Nothing's broken, at least. And I can deal with dislocations. Dressing on the hands. Try to get some of the integrity back up on these. Or at least keep them from getting more damaged. Okay, the dressing's at 1%. I'm gonna go ahead and put whatever's left there. I need to dig out a flat area so I can worry about fixing this without falling into that water. My muscle health on my arms is basically gone. This is unideal. I can't take any more painkillers, because if I do, I will die of death. Burrow is for. Okay. It's just the muscle integrity, because I dislocated them. Gotta figure out what I can do from here. Medicine. Nothing I can craft. Normal water here. If I get too close to that, I will just drown. Yeah, there's a drop capsule over here. I can maybe get to it. It's just gonna be tricky to get to it because of the bad muscle health. Skin health on these is 71, 99, 94, 96, 79, 79. I am immunocompromised now. But I also can't swim because I don't have arms. Because my arm health is damaged, so I need to just kind of wade in, I guess. trying to be very careful with that. Can't put anything in my hands. There's no reason for me to preemptively disinfect that yet. The XP hasn't said anything about, like, feeling weird, and I know that that's an indicator of infection if they do. Sleep soon. Oh shit. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and fix that hand that just got damaged again. There's a lot of bounce pads on this. There's a lot of bounce pads in this lair. Why are there so many bounce pads? Okay, that's definitely infection. He's actually said something about his hand now. Oh, I got some soda, but I shouldn't, because that'll make it bad. I keep accidentally hitting escape. I need to disarm this. Yep, on it. I really need to disarm this. Soda can, I'll go ahead and take that. Get some normal sleep quality. It's an unfortunate location to have, or to sleep in, but it could be worse. I need to eat something. Why are the... Oh, I see. I understand why there's so many corpses here. Given that bounce pad. Oh, no, I don't want to drink that. My vision is definitely impaired. still out of commission. I'm not too happy with how this is going so far. Alright, here's a pod. 5, 5, 8, 4, 1, 5, 9, 9, 2, 9. Yeah. I have nothing that can carry that. There is definitely a hat that I could get. Oh! Damn it. Didn't even see that. When will I learn? When will I learn that my stupidity will always get the best of me? Alright. 1, 3, 9, 8, 9, 7, 1, 3, 5, 0, 1. Chips. Chips and more blood. I can at least eat some chips. That might be able to help me with my, That does not help me with my hunger, it just makes me thirstier. Come on. Oh, that's another dead guy. That's a lot of dead guys. And a shovel that I can't use. But there's a dressing. Might be able to use this to help with the hand integrity a little. It won't help with the muscle integrity at all, but... yeah, I definitely want to get away from the corpses. I don't want to be near them, because I'm starting to feel down. Realistically, I'm already depressed enough. I don't need the XP being depressed as well. Yeah. Well, to be fair, the XP's only feeling down. It's not full depression yet. It could always get worse. Average XP versus the average lobotomy corporation clerk in terms of competition for who's most depressed. Average XP versus average clerk at L Corp. Do I have? I got painkillers. Oh, I also need to sleep. Although I say average XP versus average L Corp clerk in terms of depression, as if the head would not immediately just destroy them for even being in the city as a non-human. I was playing Lobotomy Corporation yesterday, and I went into a whole tangent about if they may or may not be human enough for the head to allow them to stay inside the city, and came to the conclusion that no, probably they wouldn't. Like, unless one of the major corporations could convince the head that they were like some new variety of high-show pack or something. I'm getting immediately blasted by a geyser. Also, there's a pod. Also, I need to drink/eat something. Oh shit, I'm drowning. Get me out of the water. Oh no, I'm sick because I'm starving. Shit. That's not helping me at all. There's a glow plant over here. I can get some foliage. If I eat foliage, maybe that'll help. As long as I can keep it down long enough. Something's seriously wrong. Oh, I'm immunocompromised. I can't get up because I'm starving. Let's see if there's anything I can do about this. This has more loom algae in groundwater than anything else. It's not good to drink anymore. That's definitely why I'm getting sick. I'm gonna see if I can still get to that pod. At the very least, there should be a way to. Now, I'm not giving up until that, until the thing comes up telling me that I'm actively dying. Which may or may not be sooner rather than later. I can't jump high enough for that. Gotta be able to get out of this loom algae. Oh, and I've fallen. Sleeping. I should have made sure that I had extra food on me. Which will be something to keep in mind for next run. Something with food. There might be food in this life. Are these things metabolisms that they starve this fast? Lead bush up there, but I can't really get to that. tree that has food. That has food! I can take care of this and then fix everything else. No, 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 no. You're staying over here. You're not gonna do that. Not do that right now. Come on, man. I don't actually know how to get out of this mini game. So I have to do this then. Ow. But there is, in fact, food. If it'll let me pick up the damn food. I would figure out if there's anything I can do about this. Heavy bleeding. It's not even letting me into my health panel. Just eat the damn glow plant fruit. Dislocations. Honestly, at this point, it might be a mercy just to abort the run. Or not, or I'm dead. I can do the medical tutorial now, at least. I will say, I'm probably going to do the first aid tutorial and then take a break for a little bit. I plan on doing some aeronautics streaming later today, and if not that, probably Lobotomy Corporation. Hello. But yes, I'm going to be doing this, and then this tutorial, and then once this tutorial's done, I have to attend to a little bit of business, and then I might pick back up with some Create Aeronautics later, and if not, it'll either be this again or Lobotomy Corporation. But also, I can only do so many runs of this at a time. I guess, fortunately, I'm not bleeding right now. Why do I get the feeling that's gonna change? Why do I get the feeling that is going to change quite rapidly? Yes, my oxygen will lower if I don't breathe enough. Absorb radiation. Don't need to worry about that right now. Anything over 0 is bad. Yeah. This is your blood pressure. Don't let it get too high or low. Blood oxygen. Don't let it drop too low. So blood oxygenation to stay high. The ECG, which should mostly look like this. And then limb health, which I'm kind of familiar with already. Alright. And I'm going to get stabbed. Yeah, I have heavy bleeding. A bandage would be really good right about now. Blood pressure. These 177 over 77, or 117 over 77. Should be around 120 over 80. Oh. Thanks for removing my blood. I don't want my blood gone. It needs to stay inside of me. I would like for my blood to remain inside of my body, please. AED resets fibrillation to 0, stabilizes me for a while. I'm gonna need to use that absolutely immediately. Right. Place the pads in the designated spots. This one here. This one here. This one here. Yeah, it would be really nice if this works. No, I'm still alive. That's good. Please put my blood back in. Alright. Please stop fibrillating me. I don't want to fibrillate. Defibrillate. Oh god, I have to do a manual defibrillation. Oh! higher the chance of working. Try doing that. Set power, charge, and then shock until your arrhythmia goes away. You'll get it eventually. Try using it in power estimation. 1074, so it needs to be set... I'm gonna guess around 86. Charge it. Okay, that kind of worked. That kind of worked. Alright, if something goes horribly wrong, wear this, the auto pump. Open my health panel. The auto pump should keep me... If I remember right, the auto pump should just automatically replace my heart, basically. God, I really hate that it begs for its life. Okay. Give me the EpiPen. Right, blood viscosity is not shown in my health panel. I have adrenaline in my system. Also, I have hypertension and arrhythmia. This is how thick or diluted my blood is. Both extremes are bad, but extremely thick blood is more dangerous because your heart can't move it. And you need a pulmonary embolism, in which case you get a blood clot in your lungs and then you die. Do I have any streptokinase? I do have streptokinase. Oh, I have a pulmonary embolism. I need to use a streptokinase. Please don't make my thorax fail. I kinda need it. Oh, I'm in respiratory arrest. That's great. Try to get this all the way back up, or as high as I can, before they inevitably put me more into the Torment Nexus. Risk of stroke if hypertension becomes too severe. Try not to let blood pressure go above 180 over 120. Yeah, I'd like to not have a stroke. Hypothermia. Miscellaneous injuries. Alright, what? Ow! Yeah, thank you for dislocating my damn arm. Alright, they can cause a lot of pain. You can fix dislocations by hand. Try it. Yes, I've done this a couple times. I gotta let it sit for a second. It'd be nice if they gave me some ibuprofen. Well, thank you for breaking my hand. It was rather unfortunate. Flint. That'll heal. Speed up the healing in my hand. Putting a dressing on a limb will also help slightly. I have internal bleeding and heavy bleeding. I can't hold things with respect to Flint. Switching main hand. Alright. The pain will cause me to pass out. I am still bleeding internally. Simple way to treat it. Ah, yes. Drugs. I get the feeling that this is going to backfire on me horribly. Yeah, but also now I'm very, very opiated. Naloxone and naltrexone can help with problems from that. Alright. Okay, so if I have too much of that, then I can just use Narcan on it. Alright. I will say, I do think that I am probably gonna call it, for now at least. Although I'm definitely going to come back to this. I probably will end up streaming again tomorrow at some point. And if not tomorrow, then I stream like multiple times a week. I don't really have a set schedule yet, just because I'm doing this for fun. So, but definitely. And I will definitely be streaming again later today, probably. Although that'll be probably more like either, again, Create Aeronautics or Minecraft. Or Create Aeronautics, Minecraft, or Lobotomy Corporation. Sorry, I misspoke. I might pick this back up again today, but I also kind of want to take a break for a little bit. Like, there is only so much misery that I can deal with at once. But, as it is, I'm actually going to check something on my stream dashboard, because I'm wondering if I can send a raid to someone. And I don't really know how to send a raid yet. I'm going to look that up real fast. How to use raids. What channel do I want to raid? You know what? I'm going to see if there's any other people playing Casualties, and I'll go ahead and send a raid over. It's /raid followed by the name of the channel you wish to raid. I see. Copy text. But yeah. No, for everyone here, thank you a lot for watching. I'll definitely be doing some more stuff later today. Although I'm not sure when. It'll probably be in the next, like, couple hours. Maybe a little bit later if it starts raining again. Yeah. No, if you liked this, though, like, if you drop me a follow, then you'll see next time I go live with this. And, I mean, I'm planning on playing this definitely a lot more, especially to the point where I can eventually start getting decent at it. And I also sometimes play Lobotomy Corporation. I'm planning on getting back into playing Limbus Company again. I do Create Aeronautics multiplayer a lot. I'm probably going to pick up multiplayer for this and do some multiplayer with this with some friends. That'll be fun. Definitely a lot more chaotic than me doing it on my own, I think. I'm setting up a VOD channel, so, but I'll definitely be doing this again. Definitely. I do really like Casualties, so. I'll be doing some multi-mod. I'll probably be doing multi-mod like this week. But I'm gonna go ahead and send a raid over to another channel, I think. So I will see you all when I see you, if I see you. Have a good rest of your day. Or night. Fair enough. Well, I'll see everyone when I see them. Bye.